Flex Mentallo, Man of Muscle Mystery, number 304, August 96th, 250 US, 350 Canada, suggested for mature readers.
I don't believe in superheroes. Sure, I've seen the out-of-focus pictures, I've read the eyewitness accounts, the sightings of caped figures and mystery satellites, but I know there are no superheroes left. They abandoned us, left us to die here at the end of the world. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them. So clap your hands together and say after me, there are no such things as superheroes. They all went away. Jesus, when did I start talking to myself? Signs and wonders. Harry, are you okay? Is everything okay? There hasn't been anything on the news, has there? I'm fine, honey. I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about the guy from today, Mentallo, that's all. You go back to sleep, sweetheart. I remember my dream. I was standing in a graveyard and the priest was telling me how someone had buried two tiny little people in cigarette packets. That's just crazy, isn't it? You don't think there's really going to be a war, Harry, do you? I can't watch the news anymore. Little children and animals dying, forests burning. Hey, they'll find a way out of it. Now do something for me. Get yourself some sleep and don't drive yourself crazy worrying about that stuff. I'll try. Harry, did you feed Peter? I think maybe I've been forgetting. I keep forgetting everything. I couldn't stand if something happened to him because of me. Are you kidding, baby? That's old Petey you're talking about. That goddamn fish will outlive us all. I don't want there to be a war. I don't want my wife to die. Rain falls on the monkey house. The inmates are screeching and tearing one another apart. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's listening to the ultrasonic shrieking of our signal belts. I don't believe in superheroes. They abandoned us to our fate. They all went away. All but one.
After the Fact, Part 3, Dick the Vacuum. Grant Morrison, writer, Frank Quietly, artist, Tom McCraw, colorist, Ellie DeVille, letterer, Kerry Kalowski, editor. I'm still alive. Still alive. I'm scared now. Yeah. No, that's not what I meant. No, I mean I was talking about I've just fucking taken all those pills and I'm gonna fucking die and my head's exploding with this stuff. Comics, all these comics and superheroes, and it's just getting horrible. Now it just feels sick, like that place with the little boys in the circle and that hand. Who the fuck's hand is that? And shit. What was he talking about? What's happening to me? Thou knowest, Lord, the secrets of our hearts. Shut not thy merciful ears to our prayer, but spare us, Lord, most holy. Strange, isn't it? Children, perhaps, burying birds or mice. It's just see the details on the little carved stones. Very odd. Wasn't I right, Petey? You'll outlive us all, you little bastard. What are we gonna do now, you and me? What are we gonna do now? Shit. Cancer. Goddamn cancer. Hoaxer, visitor for you. The lieutenant here wants a few words. Try not to make them 4-letter ones, asshole. I got a hell of a big stick here. Hope I'm not interrupting your, what do you call that anyway? Occupational therapy? I guess I was just trying to hoax my way out of this dump. Implicit in the design of any prison is the means of escape from that prison. That's what I think, Lieutenant. And you were going to do it with a toothbrush, a shoe-polished tin, and a copy of National Geographic? Sure. All it takes is the right combination of elements. A bit of persuasion, a little misdirection of attention. It's easy. You can make people accept anything as anything else. Smell the flowers, feel the breeze, hear the waterfall, believe it's your life. It's all a hoax, Lieutenant. The sunlight is a glint of a bare bulb on polished tin. The fresh smell of clean water is residual peppermint paste on the toothbrush. The visuals are courtesy of National Geographic and your own responses to the cover photograph. It's easy. I heard your wife died, heard it on the grapevine, jungle drums. Brain tumor. Let me ask you something, hoaxer. What's the biggest hoax you ever pulled off? Well, wouldn't you like to know? People say to me, fans, they say to me sometimes, where do you get your ideas from? Fuck, this is really kicking in. Yeah, for the songs. Where do I get my ideas for my songs? Why does that seem so scary? Where do ideas come from? Why is that so scary? That's not a real girl, is it? She must be mad. Where does she get her ideas from? You talk about love. You write about love. You sing about love. Anything to avoid actually feeling it. Oh, watch out. My dad's shouting at my mom. My girlfriend's shouting at me. It's the same old shit. It never stops. Kid it, chick it, lick it, slice and nice it. I just let her walk out. Maybe I can get a song out of it. No matter how shitty things are, you can always get a song out of it. Hello? Are you there? Are you still there? I can't hear. Christ, is that you? It felt like years. I was out there for years. Did that girl get raped, or did she turn into the sister of Satan and kill everyone? I wish I'd seen that. Was I telling you about those political bookshops my dad used to take me to? What was I saying? Those terrible ban the book zines? When you're a kid, they just look like comics at first, but they're not. It's all screaming Hiroshima faces, burning cities. I used to imagine God was a skeleton and the thunder was the sound of a big black iron train. War, apocalypse. They were like comics from hell. It really fucked me up. What? Something really fucked me up. Imagine the light of the missiles in the rain. People sleeping in their beds. Pets whining. Imagine having to think about that shit all the time when you're a little kid. Even Mom and Dad were scared of the bomb. What could you do? Where could you run? First time I read the word oblivion was in a comic story. The Fleshless one. It was a black and white comic, an adult comic. Constant terror for 2 weeks, convinced that horrible creatures from the subway were wearing my parents' skins. Nowhere was safe. There was no one you could trust. I knew I shouldn't have read those adult comics. I used to dream about the end of the world all the time. It peaked when I was a teenager, just like my comic habit. That's when I remember hot summer nights, sweltering in my bedroom, reading comics and dreaming and drawing while life went on outside the window. Imagine a jail cell, yeah. A fallout shelter where the walls are covered with so many drawings you can't tell it's a prison anymore. It's so bright and colorful. Sexy girls, handsome muscle men, adventure. You start to forget it's not real. You don't realize the world's ended for you. Hot days and nights in jail drawing Thunder Girl with her tits hanging out of her top, or Supernova masturbating with the light up end of her solar specter. Who needs girls when you got comics? I wish I could be sick. I wish I could sick it all out. The world did end. Something happened to me. Something worse than the bomb. It all died. It's just taken me this long to catch up. All alone in the world. All alone in my room. Now the superheroes are as fucked up as the fucking rejects who write about them and draw about them and read about them. All the heroes are in therapy and there's no one left to care about us. No one at all.
Saving the world sure does get more complicated all the time. The old days I'd have found my missing ally the fact, had a team up against Shakaru or Dr. Vague, and made it back home in time for a date with my girlfriend Dolores. Now I was knee-deep in a conspiracy to destroy the world, and I had to find a teleport tube that would take me to the headquarters of the Ultimate Super Team. And if I couldn't get a distress signal to the Legion of Legions, the Ultimate Super Team, Earth would perish. Strange how the sewer seems so much darker than when I fought Lars Lotus worm warriors here. Strange how I found myself questioning my own sanity and trying to find rational explanations for past weird adventures. My powers of muscle mystery are useless in this crazy world where mental gladiators meet in the clash of ideas. If Walter Ego can't defeat the alien tree warrior, Earth will become just one more trinket in their cabinet of tiny worlds. E equals MC squared!
Think as hard as you like, Earthman. You'll never be my intellectual equal. I, the counting tree.
I sure could have used the powers of Walter Ego's X-ray mind down there. He once reasoned that in complete darkness, people and objects would cast shadows of clear light, and it was this deeply held conviction that allowed him to see in the dark. Fortunately, I'd kept the syringe containing the mystery drug crystal, hoping to have it analyzed in an attempt to prevent the deaths of more youngsters. You never can tell when something might just turn into a plot device. Faculty X! Pierre Wagarovin! They were there, wavering and uncertain like figures seen in a dream. Were they a large and well-organized group, or were they only one man pretending to be dozens? I should have known they weren't real bombs. The bombs that Faculty X used destroyed not objects, but certainties.
What's your rating, Muscles? This show is for adult superheroes only.
Nevertheless, I knew for sure I had to go inside.
Imagine vampire Amazons in wet look thongs. A shy secretary stripping down to her black vinyl costume. Gunsmoke and spent caps and Multi-Boy in his new fucking costume. That's what it's all about. That's why I'm here. What? I'm Flex Mentallo. No, he's a superhero. I made him up when I was a kid. No, I just feel sick and I am disorganized. I shouldn't be on this world. I've been born on the wrong fucking planet. It's a girl on my hand. I'm sick. It's my girlfriend. I'm getting so sick of this. Are you going to do the usual and just sit there and say nothing? Why don't you say anything? You never say anything. I do. I must have forgotten my word. Fuck. What's the magic word? That's what I need to know. The word. The word that turns me from a stupid boy to a Superman. Little me is in a bird's nest boat lost in an unknown sea. What's worse than the bomb? There are people in this alley watching me. I'm not just hallucinating to them. They're watching me. But now I can see them. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? His name's Peter. My wife called him Peter. Him, her. How should I know? It's a goddamn fish. And its name's Peter. She loved that fish. I couldn't tell her when he died, so I had to run to the pet store and buy her a new one. I lost count after Pete number 5. The fact is, the fish got changed more often than the water. I guess that's my little hoax, huh? You okay there? I thought I saw something. Nice place you got here, Lieutenant. Don't fucking patronize me. The place ain't fit for pigs since my wife died. And call me Harry, for Christ's sakes. We're partners now, right? I am the beholder, Harry. Maybe I see things you miss. Partners? Why me? I'm not sure why you. Call it a cop's intuition if you want. Listen to that. Sears boiling, moon bleeding. You hear that? There's no way to run, hide anymore. We gotta stand up for something. I want you to help me find Flex Mentallo. He can't save the world on his own. Don't think I ever saved the world before. Be nice to try. Check your coat, sir. He-Man. Ooh, I'd like to see him up against Hercules. Hercules and Samson!
Beads of sweat broke out almost immediately. The underground palace was too hot, the air thick with sweet smoke and crackling ozone. Strange thunders from high in the ceiling, flashes of twinkling light, and old film as super-speed beings mated with their own afterimage. I was trying hard to breathe. Breathing the narcotic vapors of spectral Avengers, inhaling ghost girls, blue clouds of incense and ectoplasm uncurling into my brain. The room was spinning. I was there with Flex. I'm there. Things begin to get blurry and strange. There are people everywhere wearing clothes like the flags of undiscovered countries, sun emblems, clouds and lightning bolts, flaming hearts. The night nurse in white leather with her cross earrings and exploding thuribles, grasshopper girl and skyline vampire X.
Baby blue and powder pink teen ultra girls giggling. Gold taps running, filling baths with champagne. Bubble bath. That's what it's all about in the end. When you come right down to it, Lucius Snake bitches in red rubber, sexy telepaths stripping your mind naked. Frederick Graham was fucking right. Orca Jr. in a black skin suit, writhing on the polished leather seats of a black and chrome amphibious dream mobile with lantern headlamps and jagged dorsals. Fetish dreams of flying women and boy hypersluts. That's what it's all about. Power porn for retards. Vigilantes rocking up the body count. Rape scenes and cutaway costumes. Sea green musclemen wet from the ocean. Flexible people tied in sex knots. Girl Avengers with bondage suits and bandoliers.
All trapped here in the between room. Superpowered hopefuls unable to make it past these halls to the secret headquarters of the ultimate super team. Of the Legion of Legions itself. There are only whispers, eerie names on the night wind. Lord Limbo, Turbo Trooper, Felix Ting, King of Kung Fu, the Query, the human mind, intelligent alloys following and melting across shuddering flesh, forming pleasure armor. Radiator 9, invisible women with lipstick pouts drift by like butterflies. Outer Boy, Gee Whiz, the rubber suits with the slinky girls and hard boys, the crime and punishment. The blue blonde Eve stranger.
The queer cavalier is what keeps me coming back for more. That and not having a girlfriend. Mandu the mysterious, Dad's phantoms, the blazer. There's Microbella stripping on a microscope slide. There's Zoo-Man in the panther cage. There's the blood group snuff video. Watch Mr. B, Miss O, and Reyes take on 2 minor supervillains in a deserted barn. If you ever wonder what a human face would look like after tangling with the Reyes' corrosive claws, today's your lucky day. The Golden Agent, Afterman, and more. I swarm of bee women operating with one mind aim their guns and strafe my face with aphrodisiac stings.
No, I have to reach the teleport tube. You must let me contact the Legion of Legions or...
The Gentleman Gorilla, the greatest heroes of countless alternative Earths, the ones who made it past the traps.
Something terrible will happen.
The last best hope for a doomed world. Zap! Pow! Look out! Comics aren't just for kids anymore. Fuck it. Fuck it. Multiple universes converging. Mustn't let them touch. Oh look! He's seen me! Oh fuck! I don't want to die yet! Because when it comes down to it, how could you love anybody the way you love Thunder Girl? You try and it's like heaven. But it's only like heaven. It's not heaven, is it? What's like heaven? Oh shit, oh shit. They fuck you up, those comics. They really fuck you up. Something. I can't stop, but I've still got things to explain. I was almost there. Something happened. Where's the bomb? I'm dying. Words colliding and imploding. I'm blind. Turning to ash. It's here. It's something. Help me. It's too big to. I can't look at this. It wasn't a dream. It was real. This was fucking real. I remember it now. That wash house. It wasn't a wash house. Aliens. I was abducted, or maybe it was like I was abused or something. Oh fuck. I'm gonna turn around and see who's holding my hand. I'm not scared. Even if it's my uncle or fucking E.T. Turn around. I'm not scared. Just let me die. I don't want to know who's holding my hand.
Hello.
No. This is fucking impossible. No way, no.
Welcome to What Shall We Call It? Where you get your ideas. Remember? Up next, Flexus.